think about a couple of different things. I've had a lot of conversations this week about private equity and roofing companies and like taking over. And like, just to give you an example, Perimeter Roofing is bought 3 other different companies. And one of the sales reps from one of the companies has been texting me and asking about my opinion on it and what I've seen in the industry. And it ties to exactly what you're talking about with software companies or just vendors for roofing space like Proline. And what that means. You need to think of this as what is the intent of the company now. So exactly what you're saying is true. Our focus at Proline is our customer. Our customer is our focus. There is no other focus. We want to grow. We want that to grow into a large company. That is our focus as well. But we can't do that because we have no extra money just lying around for marketing. We have to make sure that every one of our customers has an excellent experience and they have a great return on investment.
And it's all about the product. That's the actual thing that people get. It's like, ironically, the well-funded startup has all this money that they could spend on product, but they don't because the incentive structure is not. Whereas with the bootstrap company like Proline, our whole thing is the product. That's it. The only thing that we're selling on, that we can sell on, that we can compete with, other well-funded companies, is the product. So we're in a position where our only choice is to build the product to be as good as possible. And I mean, one big thing is like with funded startups, usually the founders are money people, they're business people. Whereas with us, it's like you're a roofer, like you know the space intimately, and I'm a developer. I'm building like 80 to 90% of what makes up Proline was built by me personally. And that's completely different than these companies where they're raising a bunch of money. Their founders are not building the tech. They're outsourcing it to some agency, maybe even an agency over in India that has no understanding of roofing, no passion, no desire to help roofers. And that does show through in the product. If nothing else, just the speed at which the product gets built. But ultimately, it's just like when the person that's building it, with the people that building it don't know or understand the roofing business, it shows through in the product. You can't get around that.
Yep. And again, going back to intent. If there's a problem or a benefit to what Proline does to my roofing business, you get instant feedback and are able to adjust the product in the correct way. You either fix a problem or you make a feature that's very beneficial for me. It's invaluable. Nobody else in our space has that direct connection to. I get on roofs and sell roofs, and I talk to customers and I talk to roofing crews all the time, and our team works together. And we have problems and we want solutions. That's a really, really important thing, not to toot our own horn, but no one else has that. And you're never going to have that unless somebody else essentially copied our process for creating Proline. Going back to intent one more time. We don't have anyone who's telling us you have to sell X number of companies this month, or we're going to, there's going to be consequences, or this year or this quarter. We don't have any of that. Our focus and our intent is that every single contractor that reaches out to us has a positive experience and is a good fit for us. Like we're not going to work with somebody who's not a good fit. If you're not a good fit, you're not a good fit. But other companies that have numbers that they have to hit are just going to push that product forward.
Tell you whatever they have to tell you to get you in.